Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, the music done by Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and today I am joined by...
Yo, it's me, Jay Swanson again. What's good, guys?
And we also have Doom Guy, Let's Country Broncos Ride, yeah. He's here somewhere. He's probably AFK though. But anyway, today is Freya's Day, aka Friday, January 27th, 2023. So, do you want to start us off today, Mr. Swanson?
You could start it. It's all good. And then I can go.
We'll start off here in the year 98. Trajan became Roman Emperor after the death of Nerva. Huh. That's interesting. So, like a couple days ago, we spoke about one emperor getting murdered by his own Praetorian Guard. I believe that was Caligula. Or Nero. No, Nero. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we're going to move on up here to 1591. One hell of a time jump there. Scottish schoolmaster Dr. Jean Fian was burned for witchcraft at Castle Hill, Edinburgh, by order of King James VI. This was part of the Berwick witch trials. I did not know about those, but yeah. So like, what was somebody's messing with my water pipes. Yeah, so I knew there were witch trials going on beyond just the Salem ones, and here's one of them. So, and then we got a pirate attack in 1671. Yeah, okay. Yep, 1671. Welsh pirate Henry Morgan landed at the gates of Panama City. Ooh.
Hey, isn't that a name of a drink? That's crazy.
I believe that is Captain Morgan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who is the drink? Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan is a brand of flavored rums. Blah, blah. It is named after the 17th century Welsh privateer of the Caribbean, Sir Henry Morgan. So this is Captain Morgan.
Oh, sweet. I was right. Awesome.
Yeah. You got a little captain in you?
I know I've seen it around, but that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, if you'd like, you could take a turn. We do 3 by 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Oh, okay. So, did you do yours, or did you?
Yeah,
read
I did
it
my
now?
3. So, yep, you got
All right.
1687 and on.
All right. So, 1687. Charles How do you say that?
Just do your best.
I'll just say
guess.
Charles P. Yeah, so Charles P's poem, "The Age of the of Louis the Great," or Louis the Great, read out at the French Academy, part of the literacy quarrel of the ancients and the moderns. Huh.
Dang, that's cool. So, yeah, Charles Perrault, I think, is a fairy tale writer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
1710, Tsar Peter the Great sets first Russian state budget.
Ooh. So, yeah, like, as in, like, first
The
official
Tsar.
budget for, like, the entire country,
Yeah.
I guess.
And 1820, Russian and Antarctic. Oh my goodness, I can't breathe for crud. Okay. Expedition led to Fabian Galiba von, I don't even know Russian, but Belgistan discovered the continent of Antarctica. Huh.
Well, that's cool. And let me give this name a shot. Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen. Okay. And
There we go.
Mikhail Lazarev.
Yeah, I did not want to try that, because if I did, it would sound like rubbish.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. At one point, I sounded like you, and I've been doing this almost every day for over a year now. So, like, you learn a thing or two. I believe in you, man.
Nice, thank you.
Yep. And was that your 3?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. We're going to move on up into 1825. During the Trail of Tears, the U.S. Congress approved Indian Territory, present-day Oklahoma, clearing the way for the forced relocation of the eastern Indian tribes via the Trail of Tears. Really dark patch of history we got. And,
Wow.
yeah. So, so I advise people to go look up the Trail of Tears. It was a really, really, not good situation, so... And in 1880, Thomas Edison patented the electric incandescent lamp. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I wonder who he stole that from. So. And we got some music history in 1895. Marius Petipa and Lev Ivanov's revival of Pyotr Tchaikovsky's ballet Swan Lake premiered in St. Petersburg. All right. And back to you, sir.
All right. In 1924, Klaus Dunberg of Finland claims 3 gold medals in one day when he wins the 1,500 million, 5,100, I believe. Wait, that's 500 million?
Oh, the 1,500 meter and 5,000 meter.
Oh, okay.
In Winter Olympics history. I believe was won by this guy or somebody else. But it was for the U.S. Okay, so this is not the first guy then, because this is from Finland. The first gold medal in Winter Olympic history was won by a U.S. Competitor. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
And for the historic events, 1924, Lenin placed in Mausoleum in Red Square, Moscow.
Yep.
Oh, so...
Yep, Vladimir Lenin. That's where his body still rests today, I believe.
And for historic publication, it's in 1926, physicist Erwin Schrödinger, I can't even say that, publishes his theory of wave mechanics and presents what becomes known as Schrödinger equation in quantum mechanics.
Yep, you know of this guy. He was someone who abused his cat, Schrodinger's cat.
I think I heard of it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's when he put a cat in a box, and you don't know whether it's alive or dead until you open the box. So it's that's Schrodinger's cat. So this is the same guy. That's the guy who did that. Yep. And you got one more, or no? You did your 3. All right. 1927, we have Australian Championships men's tennis. Gerald Patterson won his only home title, defeated countryman John Hawkes 3-6, 6-4, 3-6, 18-16. Crikey, and then 6-3. Holy crap! 18-16, mate. That is unprecedented. I did not know it can go that high. I guess they just kept tying or something. How is that even possible? It has to be 8-6. There has to be a mistake there. I present this challenge to our viewers here. If you can let us know if this is real and how long was this match, because this sounds incredible. And we got another Australian Championships men's tennis. 1934, Englishman Fred Perry won his only Australian title, defeated Jack Crawford of Australia 6-3, 7-5, 6-1. Well, that sounds more reasonable there. And then we got another Australian Championships men's tennis, 1936. Is this going to be a repeat of yesterday? I don't want to talk half the dang show in this accent. Adrian Quist won his first Grand Slam event, defeated fellow Australian Jack Crawford 6-2, 6-3, 4-6, 3-6, 9-7. Yeesh. And back to you, sir.
Oh, wow. On this day, the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, Peruvian ambassador Ricardo Rivera Schreiber warns American ambassador of Japanese assault on Pearl Harbor. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, actually, not too long ago, actually earlier this month, obviously, there was some kind of like high U.S. Navy official or something in 1941 said that the Japanese would probably attack Pearl Harbor or something like that. So they had like almost an entire year of like foreshadowing to act upon, and they didn't, because we didn't know what Japan would do, but we knew they would do something because we embargoed their oil. and they were a military juggernaut machine, trying to take over everything. And a cornered mouse strikes. So they attacked us, and we basically let it happen to give us a reason to get into the war. Like,
Wow.
yeah, no, like there's a lot of things like that happening. Like the Gulf of Tonkin that got us into Vietnam. There was a document that was declassified in the 90s, very hush hush, that basically said that there was no like North Korean vessel or anything like that in the Gulf of Tonkin. It was all made up to get us into that war. The same thing happened with when we wanted to get into the Spanish-American War. The same thing kind of happened with World War One. Like we were a neutral nation, but we were supplying arms and munitions and food and various other supplies and whatnot to the Allied powers. And the final straw, to get us into the war was the sinking of the Lusitania, in which a lot of U.S. citizens died. But they were transporting, stuff to the Allies. So, like, we have a very dark history, when you look at it and all this stuff. And then, of course, September 11th, the towers went down, and for some reason we invaded Iraq that had absolutely nothing to do with Bin Laden. So you look at everything, like, I think, like, in all, like, 300 some odd years, give or take, of this nation's history, we've only been at peace for, like, a non-consecutive, you collect all the different times we've been at peace, it's been a total of, like, something like 7 or 11 years. Like, we've always been at war with something. So, it's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and I know I went off on a whole wild tangent there, so anyway, let's
No,
jump
that-
back up into 1944. Your turn, sir.
Alright. Yep, my bad. Just
It's-
you were
it's
good. I was just you were really informed because I did not know that. But okay. So another sporting history event, but this time luckily not tennis. In 1944, Casey Stengel, the manager of the Boston Braves since 1938, resigns Louis Perney and Guido Rugo and Joseph Manny buy control of Boston Braves. Oh wow, I like baseball.
Sounds like he fired them or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a
This is
okay.
a big
So
one here for you.
so in 1944, the siege of Leningrad lifted by the Soviets after 880 days, and more than 2 million Russians killed.
Siege
wow.
of Leningrad was one of the most, if not the most, brutal and longest sieges in all of human history. It was a really, really rough battle, and there's a good movie called Enemy at the Gates. If you make it for movie night tonight, remind me. We'll watch that. It's a good movie, but it's about it's specifically about this one famous Russian sniper who, like, it was real. Like his character was real at least. But it's about the Battle of Leningrad, and it's rough. Like 880 days. Think about it. That's over 2 years. There's 360 days in a year.
Yeah.
So you're talking 710 some odd. It's over 2 years. And it got so rough. You can see in this picture the little girls assembling Soviet submachine guns. Because Stalin actually prevented. He ordered the citizens not to evacuate, so that way the soldiers have more of a reason to sit and defend. Their civilians were literally in the buildings with them. During the whole thing, it was absolutely brutal. So,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry I'm going on little tangents. I just love talking about history.
Oh, please be my guest. I mean, I'm willing to hear. So yeah.
Yeah, we're going to move on up to 1945. Soviet troops liberated Auschwitz and Birkenau concentration camps in Poland. Yep. We spoke about this yesterday when the Soviets found them, and this is when they liberated them. So, really, I can't imagine. If you've ever seen Band of Brothers, there's a scene where they come across one of the concentration camps, and, that's as real as it gets. Well, 1948, though, this is interesting. First tape recorder sold. Huh. But look at that. And speaking of tape recordings, we got a musical finale here, 1951. Leonard Bernstein's musical Peter Pan, starring Jean Arthur and Boris Karloff, closed at Imperial Theater, New York City, after 320 performances. That's not bad. All right, if you want another turn, here we go.
Alrighty, so the boxing title fight. In 1954, American boxer Archie Moore beats Joey Maxim in 15-round unanimous decision to retain his world light heavyweight title at the Orange Bowl, Miami. Last of famous trilogy of fights, all won by Moore. Oh wow.
Dang.
Then for music singles, in 1956, RCE Records releases Elvis Presley's single Heartbreak Hotel, his first million seller, written by Mae Boren, Axton, and Tommy Durden.
I've heard about this Heartbreak Hotel a couple of times this past year. So.
And here's tennis again, I guess. Australians Men's Tennis Open. In 1958, Australian champions men's tennis Ashley Cooper wins second straight Australian title, beats fellow Australian Malcolm Anderson 7-5, 6-3, 6-4. Wow.
Are you trying to do an Aussie accent there at the end?
I was trying, yeah.
I heard it. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. He's putting a little bit of that down under twang and of a couple words there. I saw what you were doing there, mate. And we moved up to 1961 here. Australian Championships men's tennis. Roy Emerson defeated fellow Australian Rod Laver 1-6, 6-3, 7-5, 6-4 for his first Grand Slam title. Crikey.
Wow.
These two photos look like they're actually in a match together right now. Huh. We got some music history. 1961, Leontine Price and Franco Corelli made debuts at the Metropolitan Opera in New York in Il Trovatore. Final curtain call lasts 35 minutes. Wow. Must have been a really great show. And then we got, oh man. 1967, a fire in the Apollo 1 command module killed astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger B. Chaff during a launch rehearsal, and there is some shady history behind that. There's this conspiracy that they were killed off because as we all know, there was a lot of Russian incidents, a lot of there's been several incidents where the rocket has exploded with the people on it. There's obviously those rumors that they lost a couple people before Yuri Gagarin, the first recorded man in space. There's at least one audio file of a woman screaming. But we were really trying to push, like both the Soviet Union and us were really trying to push during the space race. And unfortunately, in this situation, it is believed, at least by me, that they're just like, oh, well, screw it, let's just try it. And then it ended up in disaster and tragedy. But there's a lot more darker things involved, like something to do with, they were trying to, I think Gus Grissom was trying to speak out against the lack of safety procedures and such. So to shut him up, they just they killed him off. I don't know. There's a whole lot of things. So anybody who's interested in any of that, there's a rabbit hole for you to go down.
Well,
and then in 1969, we have another Australian Opens men's tennis. Rod Laver took first leg of his successful Grand Slam, second Grand Slam. Defeated Andres Gameno of Spain 6-3, 6-4, 7-5. All right. Back to you, Mr. Swanson.
Alrighty. Let's see. The appointment of interest. In 1969, Chuck Noll is named head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, the youngest coach in NFL history at time.
Oh,
wow.
That's cool. Who's the youngest coach in NFL history? Yeah.
That does make me wonder now too, yeah.
Coach in NFL history. That would be McVay. He became the youngest NFL head coach in the modern era when he was hired by the Rams in 2017 at the age of 30. And this is...
he had just won a Super Bowl last season.
There he is. We start talking about Super Bowl and Doom Guy appears.
Right.
It was his second Super Bowl appearance, and he won a second one. He didn't win the first one because he lost it to the Deflatriots and their cheating antics. I believe that was the season. Actually, the Rams also cheated their way into the Super Bowl. It's one of the worst no-call pass interferences of all time.
Oh, dang. So let's see here. 1969, and when was Chuck Noll born? 1932. So he was like in his mid-30s. So, all right. I think you have two more, yeah.
Okay, let's see. For historic events, in 1969, Ian Paisley was sentenced to 3 years. Wait, what?
Yeah, it says here he was the first minister of Northern Ireland, so maybe he had something to do with the IRA or something. Like,
like that's so vague.
Well, let's see here. 1969. Let's check this out. Ian Paisley, sentenced in Ulster protest. He was sentenced to 3 months in jail. Okay, that's something else. Well, this is going to require a lot more research than we have time to do on the show. But I think he has something to do with, the Irish Republican Army, the Irish Nationalists, and all that stuff. Like, I'm not sure how much you know, if anything. But there's been this huge thing in Ireland since like the frickin' forever. Like, they're trying to become independent of Great Britain. And like there's the Irish Free State, and then there's Northern Ireland, which I believe Northern Ireland is part of Great Britain. There's been like terrorist attacks, people have died, bombings, shootings, revenge killings, like all sorts of nasty stuff.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is that what those two different Irishes are, or Irelands are? Like what people talk about when one say, oh yeah, some want to separate from the British and some don't, I guess. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's part of that whole thing. Like, it's a quagmire, really. Like,
yeah, because I always wondered that. Because I mean, I'll be honest, I'm Irish, but the thing is, I'll be honest, I don't know what side. But if I had to pick for me at least, I wouldn't want to be part of Britain. I don't know. That's just me speaking.
Yeah, I support an Irish, free Ireland and a free Scotland, but remind me after the show. Like, there's actually a video explaining why Scotland is most likely never going to be free, at least in the current time. It has all stuff to do with NATO and Russia and all that stuff. So,
okay.
But yeah. Anyway, you have one more here.
Yeah. Oh, another Australians tennis open. All right. In 1970, Australian Open's men's tennis, Arthur Ashe beats big serving local Dick Surly 6-4, 9-7, 6-2.
Big serving local Dick Creeley. That sounds like a porno.
That's why I was like, wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Oh my god. It was funny. You said big serving, and my brain immediately went to the dark side, and I read ahead, and I'm like, please don't be a bad name. Dick. Oh, no. No. Anyway, Doom Guy, I don't know why you're hiding, but if you want to take a turn, it's your turn. Unless he's AFK again, because he's muted. I think he's AFK again, so... That was funny, though. We started talking about football, and he appeared, through some kind of magic. So...
He'll pull up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why.
I never know what's going on. I just kind of go with it. Anyway, 1972, we have the world premiere of Scott Joplin's rediscovered opera Treemonisha at Morehouse College in Atlanta. Alright. He's a ragtime composer, so... Must have been from the 20s or something. He was born in... 1868, died in 1917. Wow. He died in 1917, and this is 72. Like, that is a long time. So yeah, rediscovered opera. So this guy's opera, just floating around somewhere. We got a television premiere here in 1976. pardon me, Laverne and Shirley TV spin-off from Happy Days, starring Penny Marshall and Cindy Williams, premiered on ABC TV. And Happy Days had several spin-offs, Mork and Mindy or something. So, then we got some more sports history here. In 1976, Viv Richards scored his first Test century against Australia. And by the way, just a forewarning, when you read something verbatim and you feel like you've had a stroke, it's just cricket. Don't worry about it. Nobody understands cricket. Not one person who's ever done the show has understood anything about cricket. So don't feel bad if you get a cricket thing and you're just like, what the hell is a century? What's a wicket? What's a bowler? You know, what is a century? You like, just, yeah. So, anyway, your turn, Mr. I forgot, Swanson. I was going to say Johnson.
It's all good. All right. For the Golden Globe. In 1979, 36 Golden Globes, Midnight Express. John Voight and Jane Fonda win.
Never heard of Midnight Express.
Yeah. For historic events, let's see. In 1980, Robert Mugabe returns to Rhodesia after 5 years in exile.
Dang. And he was a Zimbabwean president. So I wonder what the whole story behind all that was. Did he go into exile and became president of Zimbabwe, or was he Zimbabwe? Where's Rhodesia? Let me look that up here, actually.
Wait, exile is like, isn't that where like you can't be like in
Yeah, exile is when you're banished. Like you're no longer allowed to be in that area. Rhodesia. Where is Rhodesia? Oh, it's in Zimbabwe. Okay, I guess Rhodesia became Zimbabwe? I don't see a Rhodesia on here anymore. I knew about a Rhodesia. I guess it did become Zimbabwe. Alright, so it sounds like he returned to Rhodesia and then he became the president of Zimbabwe, which was Rhodesia. Alright, I think.
Oh, another sports history. So, in 1982, Philadelphia Phillies trade shortstop Larry Bowa and infielder Ryan Sandberg to Chicago Cubs for second baseman Ivan DeJesus or DeJesus, one of the two.
DeJesus, but DeJesus is funnier.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh God, here we go. We got an album release here in 1984. Milk and Honey album by John Lennon and Yoko Ono was released, featuring unreleased recordings made during the 1980 Double Fantasy sessions, including Grow Old With Me. Yeah, Yoko Ono. Yeah, yuck. 1984 as well, Michael Jackson was burned during filming for Pepsi commercial. I remember about that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm. I saw that video.
Yep.
It was everywhere.
And in 1986, the 13th American Music Awards, Whitney Houston, Huey Lewis, and C. Gale won. So.
Oh, my mom loves Whitney. That's crazy.
Is it just me?
Wow.
Or, like, she either has a spray-on tan, or I don't know. But that does not look real. You know these Hollywood people like their spray-ons, so. Anyway, back to you, sir.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was bugging out because I guess I was walking out. 1988, Senate Judiciary Committee unanimously approves nomination of Judge Anthony Kennedy to U.S. Supreme Court.
Huh. All right. I think you have one more, right? No, you need two more. You there? Hello? Okay. I think your mic is not working. I see your green light lighting up. I'm going to take this one for now then. 1989, Detroit Red Wings center Steve Yzerman became the fourth NHL player to record 100 points in 50 games or less with a goal and 2 assists as Red Wings beat Toronto 8-1. Alright.
Alright, I'm back.
There you are.
Okay. Yeah. But it's okay. You could continue where you were off and then I'll continue again after. I don't
All
mind.
right. 1990, we have Australian Open's women's tennis. Steffi Graf defeated U.S. Mary Jo Fernandez 6-3, 6-4 for her third consecutive Australian singles crown. 1991 Australian Open men's tennis. Boris Becker of Germany won his first Australian title. Defeated Ivan Lendl 1-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Wow. Oh, a pretty weak start there, and then he just banged it out consistently. That's impressive. Oh man, you get to talk about Mike Tyson.
Oh shoot, nice. All right, in 1992, Mike Tyson goes on trial for rape. He is found guilty.
Yeesh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Oh no, that's so weird because that was the original name for my dog too. Because she looks like Mike Tyson, but that because the thing is, she has like a one color.
You should
It looks
tattoo.
like she has a face.
You should tattoo the tattoos on your dog's face, or just like change the fur color or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, but then I changed it to Sweetheart. I'm so glad it wasn't that because wow, oh my god, if I had that and people would have like heard about this, they would have been like, "What? Your dog is named after a rapist?" No. Okay, let's see.
Oh my god!
Like no,
That's
no,
such,
thank you.
that's such a silly situation. Holy crap!
Nah, that would be so bad because it's like imagine after this show and then they just say something and then it's like, oh yeah,
Oh my goodness.
you know, nah, that couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's sort them out. Oh no, Bill Clinton. Let's see. In
Bill
1992.
Clinton. I love that.
Gee, I know what that means, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Oh, you're allowed to. Well,
Okay, so yeah, he's a Dem or Democrat, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but let's see.
Go for it.
Which I'm not saying is wrong. Every side is proven, but okay. And Jennifer Flowers accuse each other of her assertion that
Can you
had.
speak closer to the mic? I can barely hear you.
Oh, okay. So in 1992, presidential candidate Bill Clinton, a Democrat, and Jennifer Flowers accused each other of lying over her assertion they had a 12-year affair.
Oh man, that's not good. Well,
But what
forget
I
it.
was trying to
So-
say about with like whether he's Democrat or not, I just, in my opinion, I just feel like
well,
no
we're not
side
getting
cares.
into the politics. It's just he was a Democrat.
No, I know.
You know, this is a history show.
I'm
you know,
just saying that's
like-
on my side.
Yeah,
I'm apolitical. I'm just speaking my end.
I'm
I
a
don't get
libertarian
political.
myself, but you know. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
like you know,
I don't-
we stick to the history. You know, as long as we stick to history, we're sticking to facts, and with facts, they can't come after us until they decide to. So,
Yeah. 1996. Oh wait, okay. This is the women's tennis, Australian. So 1996, Australian Open women's tennis. Monica Seles beats Anke Huber of Germany 6-4, 6-1 for her first and only Grand Slam victory after her stabbing.
stabbing, yes. Like, there's been several.
I guess that's a tennis term.
No, so she was actually attacked.
Oh, okay. Oops, my bad.
Yeah, no, there's been several incidents in the sporting world. Like, there's one famous one involving figure skating or something, where this rival paid her bodyguard to attack this other skater and stuff. And this is with tennis. You know, somebody got stabbed. I don't know the exact semantics, but yeah, things get real with sports.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see that. I never knew it gets that serious. Yikes.
Yeah, no, people have died. Like, people have put hits
Holy
on each
hell.
other and stuff, you know, poisonings, you know, things like that. It's absolutely insane. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's money, you know? And how are you going to get the most money? You know, it's a cutthroat. So,
Holy sh!
yep,
Amazing.
yep, welcome to the real world.
Wow. I mean, no, I never doubted it. I've never said, oh yeah, that doesn't happen. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, holy shit, over sport, bro?
Yep,
Whoa.
people go crazy.
Hey, maybe if it was a fighting sport, holy hell, maybe that's crazy.
Yo, are you
I'm
walking
sorry,
around, or is there a fan nearby or something?
I'll be honest, yeah, I'm walking my dog. My
Okay.
bad.
That's why.
I'm probably far from my phone when I move it around up and down. I'm just gonna try to keep it close to me like this, possible like this.
Yeah. That'd be
Okay.
awesome cuz I can hear you like coming in and out like you're moving your arm.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay, so still my go, or is this like yours?
I think it's my turn now. So I'm going to take us up into 1997. The 24th American Music Awards, Tony Braxton and Alanis Morissette won. All right. Alanis Morissette. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Then we got Australian Open Women's Tennis 2001. Jennifer Capriati won her first Grand Slam title, defeated Martina Hingis 6-4, 6-3. And we got a music single, 2004, Yeah! Single released by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. Grammy Award Best Rap / Song Compilation 2005. Billboard Song of the Year 2004. Never heard of that, but okay. Then we got another Australian Open Women's Tennis here, 2007. Serena Williams defeated Maria Sharapova 6-1, 6-2. First time the tournament used Hawkeye system for official line calls. Huh. Hawkeye system. What is a Hawkeye system? Let's check this out here. Hawkeye system is one of the goal line technology GLT systems authorized by FIFA. FIFA? Thought they were football. Hawkeye tracks the ball and informs the referee if a ball fully crosses the goal line into the goal. The purpose of the system is to eliminate errors in assessing if a goal was scored. Nice. So for further reading on the Hawkeye system, please refer to the underbar in the description, which will have a link to this in 3, 2, 1, save. Alright. And back to you, 2008, good sir.
Alright, so back in 2008, Australian Open men's tennis, Novak Djokovic beats Joel Wilfred Zulga opponents from 4-6, 6-4, 6-3, 7-6 to become first Serbian player to win a Grand Slam title. Hey, did you hear me? Hello?
Oh, I had my microphone muted. Look at that guy's
okay.
neck. That's a
Oh,
long neck.
wow.
Yeah, his head is a tennis racket. But what did you
Didn't
say?
know tennis had giraffes.
Tennis head giraffe. Yo, Doom Guy, where have you been, man?
Yeah, I was
let him go. I don't mind.
I'm sorry, Swanson. Like, if you don't mind, while you're out walking your dog, I'll just take your turns if that's all right.
Oh, go for it. My bad. Yeah, because I know my quality can be bad when I'm outside. And trust me, it's all good.
Okay. Doom Guy, do you want to take a few?
Sure. Is that old Springsteen?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. In 2009, Columbia Records releases Bruce Springsteen's 16th studio album, Working on a Dream, made with the E Street Band.
E.
E. Sports.
I saw a meme where it's like, remember that brief moment in history where everything in the meme world collapsed and we just reverted to just E? And it's just like that one guy from Shrek. It's all distorted, just like the big capital E.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's Lord Farquaad with Markiplier's face,
Oh yeah, that one.
and it's cropped onto Keanu Reeves' body. It's Keanu Reeves in his gray suit, I think,
Oh my goodness.
whilst walking on the red carpet. So I was like, huh, that's a rather odd choice of a meme. Oh shit! Almost punted a bolt of the moon. Oh my god!
Oh no.
The fold of the moon.
There was a bull on the floor. I didn't see it, and I kicked it. I was like, oh jeez. Okay,
Why is there
that's
a
there.
bull on the floor?
I have no idea. Other than to feed the cat, I do not know.
Anyway, 2013.
In 2013, Magnus Carlsen wins the 2013 Tata Steel Chess Tournament.
All right.
Oh, I've definitely got to take this one. In 2017, Donald Trump, that's me, issues executive order banning travel to the U.S. for 7 mostly Muslim countries and suspending admission for refugees. And it was President Donald Trump, and I approved his message.
I'm not sure if you're watching, but I was like mimicking Trump and trying to mouth as you were reading.
Yeah, I've seen you do that. I was like, yes.
Another example of us sharing a brain cell again.
Yes, precisely.
2018 Australian Open women's tennis, Caroline Wozniacki defeated Simona Halep 7-6, 3-6, 6-4 to win her first Grand Slam title. And then 2019 NFL Pro Bowl Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. AFC beats NFC 26-7. That's a thrashing. MVPs Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. Jamal Adams, New York Jets safety.
Yes.
All right. And then in 2022, Brandon pledged to nominate a black woman to the Supreme Court. Okay, who cares? Like,
I nominate.
Anyway, before we move on to the Person Desk audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we'd elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Start a dialogue in the comments section. Anyway, Mr. Doom Guy, do you want to start us off in bursts? 1443?
Yeah. I'll get right on that thing. In 1443, Albert, the Duke of Saxony, died. Oh, yeah, Duke of Saxony, Albert, was born in 1443. Died in 1500.
Good old Albert. Oh.
Hey, there's a legend there. In 1756, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Austrian musical prodigy and composer, The Marriage of Figaro, and Jupiter Symphony, born in Salzburg, Austria.
Figaro.
Yes. In the year 1775, Frederick. That makes sense, yeah. In 1775, Frederick Wilhelm Joseph Schelling, German philosopher, views on Christianity, born in Leonsburg, Württemberg, Holy Roman Empire.
Dang, that was before it became the Ottoman Empire.
The heck?
We have Lewis Carroll, 1832, an English author, Alice in Wonderland, born in Daresbury, England. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Died in 1898. And then we have Edward Smith, 1850, English naval captain of the RMS Titanic, born in Hainley, Staffordshire. Died in 1912 with the ship. Went down with the Titanic. So, yep. We also have Samuel Gompers, 1850, an American labor union leader, American Federation of Labor, born in London, England, died in 1924. Alright. Ooh, this guy.
Hey, it's the guy, the sound effect guy.
No, that's a different Wilhelm.
We're gonna call him the actual Wilhelm. We're gonna call him the Wilhelm scream. From now on.
Probably made that sound when you lost the First World War.
In 1859, Wilhelm II, German Emperor and King of Prussia, from 1888 to 1918, born in Berlin. In the year 1885, Jerome Kern, American Broadway and film composer, Showboat and Roberta, born in New York City, New York.
Yeah, this
Hey, I'm walking here.
this Harry Potter looking guy mixed with some other stuff. Like,
He's walking here.
yep.
But I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm Brooklyning here. Huh. This is an interesting name.
Yes. In the year 1836. Yeah, this guy's 187. Yeah, no, they're only saying 87 to make him look young. Anywho, Samuel C. King. It's his 87th birthday today. 1936, American physicist and Nobel laureate. 1976, whatever the hell those two symbols are. Well, the one J and a trident particle. J/trident particle. Born in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
I think that stands for joules and maybe watts or something. So
No, it's just a joule, like the thing you inhale.
no.
Just inhale the joule. I just messed with you. No, the joule.
No.
And then beside the
That's
trident.
a power unit, joules.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
yeah.
I was trying to make a cruddy joke.
I know. I was stopping
Yes.
it to save our audience some dying brain cells. But yeah,
Pretty sure they've already lost many.
that is true. They do watch us. But let's see here. What is this? P.S. Psi Greek.
Psi.
It's the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet and is associated with a numeric value of 700. Okay, but what was this? Power value? Particle.
Bro, when you said Psi, I was thinking about Gangnam Style.
Yeah. Oh, J PSI Meson. The J/trident meson or psion is a subatomic particle, a flavor-neutral meson consisting of a charm quark and a charm antiquark. Mesons formed by a bound state of a charm quark and a charm antiquark are generally known as a charmonium. Sounds like I'm talking about Pokemon. Anyway.
Wow. Yeah, no, we got these new Pokemon variants. Charmander has an electrical type. It's a lightning type.
Trident.
It's just a trident. Charmander is a trident.
Oh my god.
Just a red trident with eyes.
Anyway, 1979, we have Rosamund Pike, British actress, Gone Girl, An Education, and A Private War, and The Wheel of Time. Wow. Born in London, 44 today. Happy birthday. You know, in a lot of movies there, it looks like. And then 2014, we have Like Nasia, born in Krasnodar Krai, Russia. She's 9 today. Why is she even on this list? What has she done? Like,
She might be a TV personality.
yeah, there's a television here, so maybe.
I
Anyway,
think she's on a TV show.
Okay.
Might
Anyway,
be.
back to you, good sir. 98 AD.
In the year 98 AD, Nerva. Minerva. Roman Emperor, from 96 to 98, dies of a stroke at about 67.
Dang. I think we
Jesus.
spoke about him actually earlier on the top of the show.
Damn.
Did we? Let's see here.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm gonna wait until after the show.
All right. Oh, this guy.
In 1816, Samuel Hood, first Viscount Hood, British admiral in the American Revolutionary War and the French Revolutionary Wars, dies at the age of 92. Wow, he lived a long life.
So
That's impressive for back then. That's really impressive.
yeah. Too bad he was on the wrong side.
Too bad he was red.
Yeah.
Well, too bad his jacket was red.
Well, his is blue in this picture, but yeah, he was
I mean, as in like what side
the
he was
red
on.
coat. Yeah.
Yeah, the red coats.
Oh,
Yeah. In 1851, John James Audubon. Audubon. Okay, that's weird. Anywho, an American ornithologist and painter, the Birds of America, dies at 65.
I want to check out this Birds of America thing here. So, the Birds of America. Images.
Only made it to retirement age.
Huh.
Huh.
Alright.
It did only make it to retirement age.
Yeah.
Well, normal retirement age.
Well, for today, yeah.
At the
Back
time,
then-
well, at the time, it probably would have been mid 40s, maybe early 40s. I don't know.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah.
We have James G. Blaine, died on this date in 1893, was a U.S. Secretary of State from 1881 and 1889 through 92, known as the Plumed Knight, died at 62. Plumed Knight. That's weird. You know what? We don't have too much time left, so I'm going to leave it up to the viewers to educate us. Why was he called the Plumed Knight? And we also have Giuseppe Verdi, 1901, Italian opera composer, Rigoletto, La Traviata, died at the age of 77. Alright. And I believe it is back to you, good sir.
Yeah. In the year 1922, Nellie Bly, American journalist and writer, 10 Days in a Mad House, dies at the age of 57.
Dang. I'm trying to find, well, here we go. He became known as the Plumed Knight. Why is it not telling me this? Oh, come on. Hold on. Because this is bugging me. What was he best known for? Okay, he's had a lot of, you know what, I'm just going to leave it as a audience, I can't think. Anyway, go ahead.
Anywho, in the year 1972, Mahalia Jackson, American gospel singer, Whole World in His Hands, dies of a heart failure at 60.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Legend right here. Andre the Giant. In the year 1993, he was a French pro wrestler in the WWF World Heavyweight. Actually, he won a WWF World Heavyweight Championship in 1988. 1988. A WWF World Tag Team Championship with Haku in 1989, and he died of congestive heart failure at the age of 49.
Damn.
He actually has one of the longest reigning championship belts, or he's one of the longest reigning championships in that whole sports history. It's like 15 years or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. He was really good in Princess Bride too.
Mm-hmm. We'll say though. Oh yeah.
We got Jack Parr here in 2004. He was a U.S. comedian and TV host of The Jack Parr Show and The Tonight Show, 1957 through 62. Died at 85. Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. We have Suharto, 2008, an Indonesian army officer and second president of Indonesia, 1967 through 98. That's a long term. Died at the age of 86. Wow. And so he resigned at 76, it looks like, because he lived for another 10 years. We have Howard Zinn, 2010, a U.S. historian and activist, a people's history of the United States, died of a heart attack at 87. Well, I mean, that's up there, you know, in age, so. And back to you, sir.
In the year 2010, J.D. Salinger, who was an American novelist, wrote The Catcher in the Rye, dies at the age of 91. Whew. Oh, he lived for a long time.
Yeah, The Catcher in the Rye, I think it's banned in schools now, but, you know, It used to be in schools intentionally because it was controversial. Like like that's the whole point of education, to teach critical thinking, to be challenged on your beliefs.
Yeah. Anywho, in the year night or in the year brain fart. Sorry about that. In the year 2018, Ingvar Kamprad, a Swedish eccentric businessman and founder of IKEA and author of The Testament of a Furniture Dealer, dies at the age of 91.
Oh, he was up there.
That's who made IKEA.
Yeah. What did he die of? Natural causes, I believe. Then.
Why do you have to give us cheap junk?
No, right? And like, you always have extra pieces and all that stuff, and all sorts of confusing.
Actually, no. That's wait, we have the wrong. Oh no, we were thinking about the wrong thing. Never mind. No, IKEA's fine.
IKEA's all right. IKEA's mainly for people moving into an apartment, need some quick furniture, stuff like that. They got good food. And when I was a kid, the IKEA we went to had like a whole children's section. There was like, like a ball pit with one of those like play place things around, like all the padding and all this stuff. Then there was like this auditorium area, and then there was like this other room that was had like TV stuff in there. It's a really fun area. So. But anyway, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar in the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things OMNI Coalition. For your dose of past events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning, which is 11 Mountain, 12 Central,
and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. And please go check out our other places. The OMNI Coalition YouTube is where we're going to be streaming live sometime soon. And all the other stuff, expect it to come out about an hour and a half to 2 hours after the stream. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I am Xander.
I am Chef Russell.
No, you're not. You're Let's Country Broncos Ride.
I am Chef Russell. Look at my profile picture. I'm Chef Russ. I'm Danger Russ Wilson. Mr. Unlimited.
All right. Until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in some news, notable events, weather, and sports, that is coming up sometime at around 3 or so p.m. Pacific time on Rumble and BitChute. Anyway, until next time you see us, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!
Toodles!